Well, if you haven't, now you have. Because that's what I'm cutting. Some good old rib chops. This is item number M83047. Look, okay, just get all the way into this. Get all the way into this. I want you to see this. How beautiful this rib chop looks. It's $62.74. You're getting 2 pounds. Your easy pay is $15.69 for these gorgeous rib chops. Okay? You get 2 choices. You get your smoky blue, and then you also get your original. Jimmy, let's start with the smoky blue. I'm in here, so let's just start over there.
Okay, so for that barbecue sauce, the Smoky Blues, that's one of our newest barbecue sauces. And Memphis is known for two things. It is known for the home of the blues and for smoky barbecue. And so that's why we named this one. It's a deep, rich, nice barbecue sauce, a little bit tangy, but it's more, think about this, more like made with molasses. It's deep and rich and a little bit sweet. That's that Smoky Blues. And so if you like that great, nice, rich Memphis flavor, go for that one. It's probably one of my favorite sauces that we have.
Ooh, not a lot to this to go around, by the way. How many we have left of this one? Fewer than 1,000 total between both, but in Smoky Blues, fewer than 400. So if you want the Smoky Blues, don't wait on that one. And I'm gonna try
Let's talk about this cut. I want to talk about this cut
yes,
so everybody knows
do.
what they're getting.
Yes.
If you've never had our rib chops before. So first of all, rib chops, this is if you're going to a nice steak restaurant and they say, we've got a bone-in chop tonight on the menu, and it's probably like one of these bones. You see how thick this is? There's a bone right here. We leave the bone in for 2 reasons. One, because of the flavor. I love cooking meat with the bone. It gives the extra flavor. And 2, because the presentation, when you're carving it, I'm holding it by that little bone. See right there? And all this is meat. And so what this is, let's walk through this. I'm going to cut one more piece right here. One of these is 2 pounds, and you're getting 3 of them. And each one of these 2-pound chops is either, 2, 3, or 4 bones, depending on how it's been cut. But I want you to see how tender, look at this. Look how tender and juicy this is.
Oh, I see it.
I'm going to lose my tongue. All right, so up here is the rib, is the baby back rib. So we all know how fantastic that is right there. Then you got a little bit of the loin right here, so we know how tender that is. And then down here, a little bit of that roast. And so what I love about it, and it's authentic barbecue. You see this smoke ring, that nice pink smoke ring?
Yes, sir.
That's real barbecue, and that's where the flavor is. So this kind of, the texture is sort of like a prime rib. It has that nice juicy texture like a prime rib because I want you to be happy and know what you're getting when you get it at home. And they're so meaty. So if you love our barbecue, you can see the juice coming out of there right now.
Look at
that. If
that.
you love our barbecue ribs, but you want more meat, these are the way to go.
These are so meaty. That's
So
the one
meaty.
thing I was noticing. I was like, that's why it's called a chop. Like you are getting a lot of meat on here. I mean, look at that. Look at how juicy this is. It just, I mean, it's just, I cannot, I gotta take a bite of the original. I had the Smoky Blues. Listen, my mouth is watering. Y'all see that? Like I'm literally, my mouth is watering as I'm talking about this. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I'm just saying, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. This is so good. You have to, if you have never had a rib chop, this is new to me. I've never had a rib chop. I'm being honest. I've had, baby back ribs for sure, right? But this, I like it so much better, to be honest, just because it's so meaty.
It is.
I don't have to fight for the meat. It's right here.
Oh, absolutely. And if you see right here, this one, I've cut 1 bone out of that big old 2-pound chop. You can see how wide this is. And then I'm going to cut the bone right out of it like this.
Oh, wow.
This is the baby back bone, so it's little and tiny. That's all the little tiny bones. That's all that's in there. It's about the size of my pinky. And all this right here, all that is all
I'm with you. Look,
fantastic barbecue meat.
I just cut a bone off here as well. So I want people to see, like, this is a serving. Look, this is all you need. This is it. This is what's going on the plate. Look at that. That's a full bone. Look, that's going on the plate right there. 1 bone.
And let me show you. Hold that one kind of upside. Hold different. Show the bottom of that one. Okay, do you see those ridges?
Yep.
Okay, those ridges, those are our barbecue racks. When I'm telling you authentic, those are the racks that we cook on in our smokers, and it makes little indentions in there. This is not just a meat that's been cooked with barbecue sauce. I love when I see when it kind of sinks on the racks like that so you can really see it. Think about when you're cooking steaks or burgers at home and you've got them on the grill and it kind of makes those, the little grill marks on there that's authentic cooking. You didn't cook that in a skillet or anything like that. Those are the rack little marks they sink down into our racks of the pits when they're slow smoked.
Listen, let me go ahead and get into this original. And listen, I'm doing it like I would normally do it, okay? It's just me here. Nobody else is eating this but me.
That's right.
It's juicy.
How good is that?
It's flavorful. And I didn't have to do all the work. Oh my gosh. So this is how they come.
Yeah.
They last in the freezer for up to a year. When I get it home, how am I cooking this?
So what you're holding right there is one of the 2-pound chops. So you'll get 3 of those.
Yep.
I recommend thawing these out in your fridge overnight because it's a huge chunk of meat.
Yeah.
So thaw them out in your fridge overnight. These, I recommend put them in the oven, in a baking dish, covered. Definitely cover these so that moisture stays in there and warms up. 350 for about 30 minutes. They don't take too long once they're thawed. You're just warming them back up. They're fully cooked. And then you'll see the bones at the top, and you saw the ones you were cutting, and the bones kind of at the top. Then you just stand them up, or you can carve them on the side. You just bring them up, and you cut right down that bone, just like that. And that's how you do it. And then you pull them apart, and they're so tender, so meaty, so good. Look at this.
So let me just say, listen, you can get this on auto delivery, by the way. Oh my gosh, every 60 days for 1 year, lock in this price of $62.74. So even as it starts to get colder and you want some barbecue, you can have it delivered right to your door. So every 60 days, you're locking in this price. Get this home. We don't have a lot to go around. Only between both the Smoky Blues and the original, 900. That's it. We're very limited in the Smoky Blues, and of course, it's the most popular choice. So don't wait if you want the Smoky Blues. Remember, you're getting 3 2-pound bags. Like, this is what it looks like. This is a lot of food. How many servings do you think this is?
Yeah, so right here on this plate, I just did a couple of vegetables right here, and I sliced 1 bone off of one of the 2-pound chops. Look how much that is.
That's for 2 people.
Oh, yeah.
That's
so
for
this
2 people.
1 bone. This is 1 bone off of this big chop right here. And I've cut it. So some of them have 3 bones, some of them have 4 bones. And so it's a lot of meat. Definitely, if it's 2 of you at home and you cut a couple off and you had that for dinner, you're going to have some the next day for lunch. I'll guarantee you that.
Item number M830447. It's Corky's Barbecue 3 2-pound